their safety and security and emotional well-being is paramount. And then let's take this a step further just to be annoying and horrible. These are all women who are at their peak age of fecundity. And you might say, well, what's happening with all those maternal instincts? They're just gone all of a sudden? I mean, many 19-year-old girls, I've talked to many of them, believe that their career is going to be the most important thing in their life. Very few 30-year-old women believe that, even if they have high-powered careers, because they tend to discover that high-powered careers come at a substantial cost, like 60, 70-hour work weeks, etc. And so that life might be best spent in the bosom of family and friends and with children, etc. That's where much of the true value is. And most women figure that out by the time they're in their 30s, which is why high-powered law firms, for example, have a hell of a time retaining their extremely competent and highly valuable women. No one likes to talk about this. They wouldn't talk about it in the law firms that I consulted for, many of them. All the women would talk about it privately, but never publicly. The discussion was always about how the law firms weren't doing enough to support women with their children. And all the women knew that wasn't true. That wasn't what was going on. And the law firms were bending over backwards to try to accommodate them because they wanted to keep their high-performing women for obvious economic reasons. And so we have all these young women who dominate institutions now, like, well, especially the humanities and liberal arts in universities. It's like, well, is that the reason that security and safety and the sanctity of the home, this is a community, this is a home? It's like, no, that's not what a university is, actually.